Hi, I'm Jeff, that's Pumpkin, and we have a tip for you. One of our users, Marina, had put a question in the forum asking for the ability to use the maximize and the restore down without the context menu. This is a pretty cool idea, so I thought I'd show you. So here's a dashboard that I've been modernizing, and let's go to view mode for a second. And if you view, you can see out of the context menu that there's a maximize function, which will expand any visualization to full screen for more detailed analysis. If I restore down, it'll of course go back to where it was. Now, of course, the ask is to be able to do this without the context menu because, the user might not necessarily know that menu is even there, or it might be something your users do a lot and you might just want a button or something to make it really accessible. So this makes a lot of sense. So let's go back to edit mode. And from here, I'm just going to add a button. So add something, just put an up arrow on it, resize it however you will, and then of course position it. Sorry, microphone's in the way of my mouse. There we go. So what I'm going to do is add some code. So if I go to click and add a script, you can see that we've added something simple. So basically what you're going to do is call the canvas service and then the command service. The command service is what executes those commands that we have on the dashboard. There's actually a lot of others in here you could do. But essentially, we're going to call the execute command and generate this modal view command against chart 1. Now, the only thing you really need to worry about is telling it which visualization you want. So it's the name of the chart that you've got. So in my case, it is chart 1, but you would do this for each one that you want to have. So let's build that script. Go to view, and you can see by hitting that, it does the execute. Now, the easiest way to get your users to get away from this is to simply hit escape. I think that's something you can train them on pretty quickly. But the other request is what happens if I want a different background color? Now, that one's a little bit more tricky, as out of the box, you don't have the ability to set it. But it looks like it's possible to override this behavior. So let me show you how. I'm going to go into the debugging tool just for a second so you can see what's going on. But basically, there's this modal overlay here. And if you were to set a background color on that overlay, it would change it. Right now, it's just transparent. So let's just go back to our script for a second. I'm just going to add another line that will modify, based on that class, the modal overlay. And I'm going to set it to red, just as in a very extreme example so you can see it. So if I say OK, switch to view, you can see that it's going to do that. So now you can control the background. Now, full disclosure, this is an override that I'm providing. I don't believe that there's any consequences in doing this, but just keep an eye out in case it's something weird, something you see a red background where it doesn't belong. May be that this isn't the way to do it, but it seems safe from my testing. So take a look. Hope this helps.